What's up, YouTube? So in this video, I'm going to be talking about Kirk Merritt, wide receiver out of Arkansas State. He has signed with the Miami Dolphins after the draft. He was undrafted, but so yeah, I'm going to get into what my thoughts are on him. Overall, I don't mind him. He definitely has some potential for sure. Very curious to see him in hopefully preseason, depending on how everything shakes out with everything that's going on right now. But he didn't start off at Arkansas State. I'm going to get into that. He started off at Oregon, right? And his freshman year, he didn't get that much playing time. He ended up playing in 9 games and only got 5 catches. So, yeah, but that's to be expected freshman year. You're not going to necessarily get the most playing time all the time. So, that just is what it is there. But apparently he really got frustrated with that. And that and the fact that he wanted to play running back like he did in high school, it led him to ask to be transferred. And he did transfer to Texas A&M. But he wouldn't end up actually getting a chance to play for Texas A&M because obviously when you transfer, you have to wait a year before you can play. But before he could play for them, he got kicked off the team, apparently for indecent exposure to a couple of tutors. He said that he had jock strap itch. So whatever, I'm not going to get into that really. Then he ended up going to Arkansas State after he got kicked out in 2018, and he played 2 years there and did pretty well. So let's start there. He was a 4-star recruit coming out of high school, so keep that in mind. He is athletic. Apparently his pro day, they say he ran a 4.33. I don't know how much I buy that. He doesn't look that fast on film, and pro days are known for not being necessarily the most truthful things in the world, so we'll see. Let's see. Quarterback play made things kind of difficult trying to watch film on this guy because their quarterback wasn't that great. And they did like a lot of RPO type things, and that makes it difficult to evaluate a receiver. But, yeah, he's not bad. And also, don't make it sound like I'm saying that he's slow. He's definitely not slow. He has plenty of speed to get the job done, especially for his size. He's 6 foot and 215 pounds, and he's relatively fast. So he definitely does have the speed to get the job done. As far as his skills as an actual receiver go, those could use some work. His catching, he didn't really get that many opportunities to make any like really crazy catches just because they did so many RPO things, so he just did a lot of screens and stuff like that. I mean, he did do some stuff over the middle and has made some good catches for sure. But I just want to see him do that a little bit more and against better competition because it was the Sun Belt after all that he was in. So I do want to see that a little bit more first. As far as route running goes, not a fan. I think that's something that he definitely does need to work on. He really doesn't set up his routes too much, really doesn't look like he has a plan too much running his routes. I'd like to see him sink his hips a little bit more. I know he's 215 pounds, so he's not going to be bending his hips like Jerry Jeudy. I understand. But I think he could sink his hips down a little bit more than he does. And that would help him coming out of his breaks. But one of the things that really showed up on film for him is his blocking. He's actually a really good blocker and a really willing, angry blocker. And I'm a big fan of that. And them being in the RPO, it made sense that he would need to do that. But, yeah, he's one of the better blocking receivers in this class, honestly. And that definitely gets points for me. And like I said, he did a lot of screen stuff, so I did get to see him do some yards after catch things, and he's pretty good at that. That's kind of his bag. So, yeah, overall, I like him as a prospect. I just want to see him improve his route running, and I want to see more of his hands throughout the process. But, yeah, anyway, I think I'm going to wrap this video up. If you liked it, I'd appreciate you hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.